Hello everyone, my name is Betty Dubois and welcome to Butterfly Whispers Pick a Card reading. If you like the reading, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the future videos. I hope that you enjoy today's reading. Hi everyone and welcome to a quick yes or no. I hope wherever you are in the world that you're doing well. So if you haven't joined me before, this is a quick yes or no. I'm sure you've probably watched plenty of them online. So what I've got in front of me is 6 piles. I'm going to be starting over here. This will be card number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. I will leave them all on the table anyway so that you know where we're up to. Now you can ask any question you like. You might be asking 6 separate questions. Some people, what they like to do is, let's say though, am I going to get that job? And they might pick 1, 3 and 5 and get the best of the 3. They also might get a nice little story between those 3 lots of cards. Other people might say, am I getting the job? Am I buying a house? Am I going to go out with this person? You know, like you might have all sorts of separate questions here. Have a little bit of fun with it. Nothing too serious, guys. This is just a quick little yes and no. Now, some of you, this information is going to resonate quite highly. Other people, it might not fully resonate. If pile number 1 didn't sort of give you the correct answer or the information I was pulling through didn't seem to make sense to you, try number 2 or 3. But please remember to hit that subscribe button. It does not cost you anything. And also hit the notification bell so that you know when I'm live. When I go live, you will get a free mini reading. All you got to do is subscribe. So looking forward to seeing more people joining me on a weekday. I go weekdays live. So let's get straight to it with yes and no. We'll be doing 2 tarots with a bit of information there. Unless I really think it's necessary, I won't be reading tarots upside down. And then we'll be clarifying with 3 of my poker deck that I have here in my hands. We get that ready for the yes and no. And we will do a message card as well, just to finish off the reading. These are handwritten messages. I sat there with a texter and the deck of cards, and I had my selenite crystal by my side. I had my kyanite crystals near me, and I just, anything that come to mind, I just wrote it down. So a lot of people love these cards. If you do have another yes or no question, sometimes these cards will say the answer is yes or the answer is no. So it's relevant with this here today. Okay, so let's get straight ahead with this. Pile number 1, yes or no. Pile number 1, yes or no. 3 cards for pile number 1. Let's have a look. What do we have here on the table? Just move some of this stuff out the way. Very hard to pick the cards up with the fingernails, guys. That would be a yes, and this would be a no. We won't read it upside down. Okay, so we got yes and no on the table at the moment, so we do need clarification here. Just to point out, we might be talking about stresses over a money issue or a medical issue here. Someone's having sleepless nights about possibly a business or financial decision, or they're having sleepless nights about a medical decision. So we got yes and no so far. Let's see if we get a yes or a no here. This would be a yes. Responsibility. This would be a no. We got double black 9s here. This is super stress, whatever's going on in question number 1. And then we got yes again. So it is saying it's more of a yes. Now, maybe if you were asking about a financial thing, will my finances turn around? Will I get that new job or whatever? Yes, it will, but there's still some sort of stress to go through. I think it will come to an end around September or in 9 weeks, 9 days or something like that. I feel like some sort of medical choice as well. This could be something to do with a baby girl. It may have been a stressful pregnancy, a painful pregnancy or something like that, but this is healthy and happiness and the parents and everything, baby girl there. It might be a earth sign that you're asking about as well, because we do have a pentacle on the table. So it might be an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Or it might be someone that displays that kind of quality. But I'm going with a yes there, but it's not a a definite yes at this point. So let's have a look at the message card for pile number 1. Message card for pile number 1 is you might just be surprised and the happy times are coming. So I feel like whatever this was, it may have been, as I said, a financial or a medical decision going on. It's been causing a lot of stress, possibly a lot of arguments as well, between family or work people or whatever. New responsibilities coming in. There's learning a lesson as well, learning something. I think you might need to actually do some research with this 4 sitting here. So if it is a medical decision you're making, you might need more information, and then you make the right decision. If it's a financial decision, same thing applies, where you might need to learn something. Okay, so pile number 2. That is a yes. That is a no. The cards are not playing friendly today. So we have something about your wishes, your dreams, your desires, but you also have a lot of burden on your shoulders. This can be stress, it can be gossip, it can be too much work, too much stress. So yeah, we got one of each here. This is usually a pregnancy as well, can be a pregnancy. So let's have a look. We've got, that doesn't count, that's a surprise card. We've got a yes, we've got a no, and we've got a yes. Now we've got opposing 6s here. This is something to do with truth and lies, or something being hidden, something that's causing a lot of stress, a lot of gossip going on. But this is a yes. This is where someone's making a firm decision on something. It looks like they're kind of looking at both sides of it, but I don't think they've got all the information on the second side of it. Again, we could be looking at a medical issue here, because this could be sickness, and these are usually about your health. So these could be sickness cards and health. So it might be some sort of sickness decision, some sort of health decision that you're making right now. It could be something to do with twins as well, because we've got double cards there on the table. But we're going to take that as a yes. It's not a very solid yes. So what I mean by that is, if you said, am I going to get that job? Well, maybe you're going to get that job and maybe you're not going to be happy with the job. Or maybe you're going to get the job but not until 6 weeks' time or 6 days' time, or you're not going to get enough work out of it. So that's one way of looking at that. And the message cards for pile number 2 are time to let it go, and also you will be happy soon. So we've got happy times on pile number 1, and we got happiness. So it looks like whatever these stresses are and indecision going on, it will turn around. Okay, let's get on to pile number 3. We have a definite no, and we have a yes again. Oh my gosh, these cards are doing yes and no, yes and no, yes and no. Now this could be about someone coming in, rushing in, wanting to tell you something. It can be impulsive actions. It can be dealing with someone that's immature. It might be a fully grown adult, but it could be dealing with children as well. And then we've got the 3 of Cups, which can be a cheating sort of symbol. It can be the third party. The third party could be interference from a family or member or a friend or someone from the past, or actually it could be a third party, like a married couple with somebody involved on the outside. But this is a yes. This is usually about fertility, happiness, friendship, and moving on the same direction together. This is where someone rushes in, they're impulsive and they make stupid decisions. That's what I'm feeling there. So let's see if we got yes or no. So far this is no and this is yes. We got another no. We got another yes. We got another no. When I said about this could be a third party, the third party would be conversation. It's just having conversations, maybe going to the same places, maybe working together, maybe in the same club group or sporting group or something like that. So if there is something on the outside of this, if you were asking, is there an affair going on? It's no, but there is some sort of conversation going on over here. But yeah, the answer to number 3 is no. If you did ask about a working situation, because this can be work and busy, and this can be impulsive decisions. If you ask, should I rush out and do this? Should I leave my job? I'd have to say it's no. and that the 3 of Cups and the 8 of Cups, 8 of Hearts would mean make some communication with somebody before you leave that job, if that's what you were asking. If you were asking anything to do with an illness, because this could represent illness, this could represent something overseas that could help. The 8 and the 3 would tell me that it could be something to do with the body, pregnancy, the pelvic organs, kidneys, liver, not the heart, not the lungs. But yeah, you might have been asking something about, should I stop the medication or should I go and have this new medication or whatever. Right now it's saying no, more information, you need to get more information. Okay, your message cards on pile number 3 are big surprises are in store. Now they could be good or not so great. A new family member is on the horizon, so that could be someone that's getting married or having a baby. Okay, so they're messages for pile number 3. When I'm pulling these messages, if you're getting a little bit confused about it, it's just an added little tid bonus that I put on here just to get a bit more of a reading, not just a yes and no answer. Okay, let's go on to pile number 4. We've got a yes, and we've got the marriage card, which is a yes and traditional values. So far we got a yes. We got, well, he's the truth teller, but we'll just see what else we get. We get a yes, and we get a yes. Okay, so I'm going to take this as a solid yes. This may be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio female. And then we got an air sign here, Aquarius, Gemini, and what's the other one? Libra. This could be something to do with making up, someone from the past, starting to have contact with someone. Now, on the other side of the foot, forgetting about star signs, this could be the mother, the wife, the sister, the home sort of person, the one that wants to be around family. She's very loving, very outgoing, very helpful to people. This person could work in military, police, law. He could be a nighttime worker. He could be dark featured, and she would be more like either a blonde or a redhead or very light blonde hair. But your answer on here is yes. If you were asking, am I having a baby boy or am I ever going to have a baby? Yes, and it's a baby boy because we've got a baby boy sitting here. Something's going to make you very, very happy here. For some of you that are single, I think you might find somebody's going to come into your story. It's not necessarily showing me that like you're going to marry this person or even have a full-time relationship with them. You're definitely going to have some sort of adventure with them. And they're going to be very like-minded. So I do all of this sort of thing. That would be like me connecting with somebody that is into spiritualism or Reiki or crystal healing or whatever. So I feel like there's a nice bond here coming through in pile number 4. And the messages for you guys in pile number 4 is the answer is no. Even though the answer underneath is yes. So I should have said, if you've got another question, ask it now, because we've already got a straight out yes here. So the answer is no. And maybe a third party situation is coming out. These should come out over here, to be honest. Yeah, so anyway, that's the message over there. So let's move right along. Third party, and the fact that there could be someone from the past coming through, and we do have the Hierophant, which usually could represent a marriage. It could mean that you are married, or the person you're going to go and rekindle with, you might have went to school with them, you might have worked a job with them years ago, and you're thinking, hey, let's hook up, let's go and have a drink. And then during the process you find out that the person's married. So, or you are married, so the answer is no. Like, if you were asking, will there be something between us? Well, you're married, so the answer is no. You might choose no. So it starts off as a definite yes, and that might be two separate things there. A little bit confusing on pile number 4. I thought it was nice and straightforward till I put these two down. And third party, don't forget, third party can be a parent, sister, brother, or an ex interfering in something. Pile number 5. That is a yes, and that is a no. Now the energy on 5 of Pentacles is quite negative, so I might take this one as a no at this time. Some of you might be arguing about money, finances, You might be having truth and lies on the table at the moment. You might be feeling a little bit left out of something, and then you have an argument about it, a battle. This could be about work as well, something to do with work. It's also something where your money is balanced, but it's not great. Let's get some more information. We have another no. 5 means something very definite here. Now, I did a yes and no reading a week ago or so, or maybe 2 weeks ago, and pile number 5 had the 3 5s come out. So I'm wondering if the people watching this watched that, they asked the same question and they selected pile number 5. If that's you, we have the 3 5s coming out again. We have truth and lies, we have work stress, we have someone being silent, someone speaking up, we have this feeling of being left out, we have frustration here, even things like deceit and lies going on, or incidents around a car or a job. So let's see what else we get. We get a definite no on pile number 5. We do have the wishes coming true card sitting there, but I'm going to take no on pile number 5. But there's some sort of desire that comes out after some sort of stressful event. Now this guy, he could be positive like a yes. That would mean we had 2 yeses. 1 wishy-washy and 2 no's. So let's just get one more card, because we do have, sort of have 2 reds, 2 blacks, and 1 sort of in-betweener. No, we've got a no. We've got a no. Something needs to stop, something needs to end. For the wishes to come true. Now, for those of you with pregnancy, the answer here is baby boy, because we've got male energy everywhere. Okay, so let's see what your message cards are for pile number 5. Wait before you decide, and you'll know what to do at the time. So those 2 cards really, really go hand in hand. So you're going to wait, and then you're going to know what you need to do. Okay, let's get on to pile number 6, lucky last. Let's see what we get for pile number 6. Yes or no for pile number 6. This is a big no and an ending, and this is a nice happy yes. That's being very, very busy, and that's being very, very stressed, but it's coming to an end. The stresses are coming to an end. We've got a no, we've got a yes, and we've got another no. Now this may be something to do with business partnerships, something that's coming to an end here, something that doesn't work. I'm not really feeling anything to do with an actual relationship. It's more of a working partnership, or something you've been studying long and hard. It's about to come to an end. It could be something to do with a government building, a school, a hospital, a court of law. There's something to do with some sort of payout here. But if you look at the 10 being 10 hours work, this is like 5 hours pay. I feel like if you're asking about some sort of success, it's like there's a lot of work but little payout. So you might be working, I don't know, 30 hours a week, but you're really getting money that's for 2 hours or 5 hours or something like that. But the answer on pile number 5 at this stage is a no. We do have a 2 cards saying yes. So yeah, it's sort of like it's more of a no for now. So if you're wanting something to turn around, if this was a business question, is my business going to be successful? Right now it's a hell of a lot of work. It's almost like you start off with a little bit of work and then it turns out of control. Something's coming to an end. There is a balance with the money being a 5. It's sort of like 5 out of 10. So it's sort of like a bit of money, not a lot of money. So if you were asking a business question, that's what I get for you. But the answer is no on pile number 6. What else have we got? You need to take time out from something right now. I can see that there's been stress and overload, all of that. And then you did have that Queen of Wands, and she's all about having some fun, talking, travelling, mingling, looking after her health as well, and being very, very attractive at this time. So you're needing to pamper yourself and take your time out from some sort of situation. Time to take a chance as well. So you might be taking a gamble, taking a chance on something new. Anyway, guys, that is the yes and no for the week. Okay, I was trying to think just then. Anyway, yeah, that's the yes and no for this week. Okay, bye for now.